That's it. Yeah? Beautiful.
Check that.
Oh, what's finally happening? A George Q shoot.
That's it. Like, wonderful.
You're so good. You're so amazing.
Ah, thank
They tell you all the time, ne?
you. No, I'm glad this is finally happening. It's been how long have you been trying to shoot?
Too long.
Too long, yeah? Yeah, I'm glad this is happening.
I love the styling. It's so out of like my comfort zone, but you know,
it's different.
cool.
It's different. So like, which is what my initial concern was. Like, I was talking when Yolanda and I were going back and forth.
Yeah.
And I was just seeing like your profile, what shoot you've done. And I was just like comparing with what she's pulled today. I'm like, oh. I was scratching my head. Like, I was a bit nervous. I'm not nervous. I was a bit concerned. Like, you know, for me, I was okay. I was more concerned about
Me?
you.
No, I was like,
like,
yes!
That's it. That's it.
So what I'll probably be doing now, I'm gonna come in slightly tighter,
Okay.
and then we can get some more variety from the
Okay.
tie up. So when even still, you can still pose, but no, emphasize on your expression because
Okay.
you know,
Of course.
it's more like a beauty kind of garland as well. Okay, all right,
Wonderful.
great. This board, this is basically to bounce some light to fill the shadows
All right.
better. Oh, but I like this pose.
Beautiful.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, sometimes the most awkward poses are the good-looking ones. See? Yeah, somebody's been skipping art exercises at the gym, right?
What gym?
That's it. That's it. That's it. This is so incredible. Come take a look. Come take a look. Like before you went.
Oh,
There. Somebody say
Ah.
it is given.
it is giving. Everything it ought to have. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. So like you've got, let me see with the sitting ones. Is it the one you had in your head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She still has it.
Yeah.
Flexibility wise. Not bad.
Flexibility. Okay. So we got. I like this. This
Yeah,
is the.
I also-
This is what I call the beautiful mistake.
Yeah.
So it's like the light didn't go off, but I like the silhouette.
Stunning.
So good.
I think when I always tell people I want to do something different, you know, this is what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad we are in sync. Hello, friend.
Hello, Mr. George Q.
Hello, Lalela. Am I pronouncing it right?
Lalela.
Lalela.
Yes.
All right. Perfect.
Perfect.
Great. It's good to finally, get to do this with you. It's been like,
Yours.
yeah, we've been talking about this for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we have a mutual friend that I reached out to get your number.
Yes.
And I think she must have spoken to you.
Yes. I love her. 2 bits.
Yeah. And then like you may say, I'm like, okay, yes, this is happening.
Yes.
And then like, logistics and time schedule, but I always tell people that when things don't happen when you want it to happen, it's for a good reason.
Yes.
Because the perfect time will really align.
Yeah.
And we did a good shoot today.
I'm so excited. I'm so happy about it. I've been itching to do something different. And today I really think we achieved that.
Yes, we
Yeah.
did. We did. And I'm looking forward to finally showing the final word to you. I call it when I put my recipe the shoot is actually good to go by itself, the way we
I was
live.
like, so what more are we actually trying to cook up? Because I'm very happy.
Yeah. But otherwise, how have you been? Like, what have you been up to in the past year? What's new? What's going on?
What isn't new? So I think more than anything, I've really focused on doing the things that make me happy. And for the longest time, I was running my life on a schedule, and I was told on Monday at this hour, this is what you'll be doing on Tuesday for 2 solid years of my life. So I was on autopilot almost. So nowadays, I just take the time to do the things that make me happy. I love reading. I'm an avid reader. I'm trying to get back into gym, but that's like a love-hate relationship. And
What gym did you go to?
No. I don't, I don't like gym. And I've actually come to accept the fact that it's okay. Yes. It's fine. As long as I'm getting my fitness elsewhere, which actually looks like dance, ballet specifically.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So like basically, what are the things you're doing besides reading? Like, are you doing self-care, you traveling, you like family time for yourself? Like, what are those things?
All of the above. I love traveling. I love my family. So any time spent with them is always so good. I've also been pushing my aspirational goals in terms of business. I'm very business minded. So I've really tried to push myself in that regard and try to really assert myself there.
I would like to hear more about that. Like business. So like, this photography is just one of my businesses,
yes.
Right? A lot of people don't know what other things I have going on, but in a perfect world, I would say I'll probably like to do other things and then come and shoot whenever I want. I can take the clients that I want. I can say no to the clients that I want.
You don't
but it is what it is, but I can understand how sometimes you have to juggle your time and your energy as well, because you are just yourself. And then you have to assign time for this, I do that. And sometimes you have to just delegate. And I suck at delegating. So I hope you'll find your balance at some point.
I also suck at delegating because I feel like I need to do everything myself. I think I have a little bit of trust issues. Because I know if I do something myself, it'll be done like perfectly in the way that I like it to be done. So if someone else does it, like it takes quite a lot of time to build trust in somebody else to take over things that really matter to me.
It's good.
Yeah.
And that's very common with creative people.
Yes.
Like for me to, especially when I'm shooting a magazine cover, we sometimes, get a retoucher to do the work because I need to spend time on other clients because I have a whole lot of clients waiting.
Of course you do.
But sometimes I just don't like to relinquish my control because as a photographer, as a creative, as an artist, we get satisfaction from the final how we manipulate images. And so sometimes I'm like, anyway, yes. So trust issues. We have trust issues.
Wait, do you ever get like, if you've shot something and then somebody else retouches it, do you ever get dissatisfied with the outcome and you're like, no?
Yeah, I'll say 50-50 all the time. So there's these guys that I've been using since I started this photography journey in Toronto, in Canada. So I've been using them for the past 12, 15 years.
They're in Canada.
They're in Canada, right? So they know how I want. I actually had to go through a workshop with them.
Okay.
To tell them how I want my images to look like.
Alrighty.
So when I send them the images, there's certain parameters that I don't even have to say. They know automatically what to do because that's how I taught them to do it, right? So that way, but there's sometimes when I've given it to some other person locally. And
what you say?
And honestly, like, people are going to be so pissed off with me here, but I'm yet to find a local retoucher that I'm happy with.
So then they'll argue, do your own retouching locally, right?
Yeah.
So that you're not frustrated. I'm
not like, the thing is like, if other people are happy with them, that's why they're in business. But
you?
Yes, the standard that I'm looking for.
But the same way you said you trained the people in Toronto, can't you do the same with local talent and then get what you want?
I need to find a good one to teach.
Okay.
So I'm very picky. See, we're talking about, trust.
You have to be picky.
Yeah,
everything.
So that's what I need to, something that I need to get over myself. In the long run, it's okay. I trust you wholeheartedly. This is how I like it to be done. And hopefully they will only edit it the way my style, for me, my style, and not edit for other people.
No, but maybe also they might open you up to a world of possibilities. They might teach you something.
You have a point.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll get there. We'll get there. So like really trusting the process is what I need to, you know. So I do understand you when you say about the trust.
Okay.
You know.
We're on the same page. But you do, I think people have teachable spirits.
Yes.
They want to learn.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
eager for knowledge.
Yeah.
And whom better to learn from than you?
For me.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been doing. I've been teaching people, hosting workshops, retouching classes for people as well. The past 2 weeks, I've got like 12 people coming in. It's one-on-one.
Oh, nice.
And I put an ad, I posted stuff on my Instagram that a lot of people are resonating with it. So yeah, I'm very amazed about the number of people that would like to learn from Mr. George. You know, like I didn't see myself as like, you know, as somebody who is revered in the industry per se, but a lot of people are now looking up to me and they're coming for advice. And I give it freely.
Perhaps you start commercializing that advice.
Yes, which is why I'm doing that workshop. So I need to monetize myself.
Yes.
Because time is money too. So.
It is.
But anyway, we will segue into that. But with you, when you're going back into your ballet, like you did law, right?
Yes, I'm a legal graduate.
Yes, I shouldn't. Yeah, I should come to you for you know. So you did law, and then you do ballet, and then you're doing modeling, you're juggling all those things. Like, you know, which part of that brings you more joy?
Ooh, I like to say it's a beautiful mess of, okay, not mess, but it's a wide variety of different things. I'm very multifaceted and I'm very prideful of that. I think growing up, traditionally, people always say you need to become a doctor and you stick to that for the rest of your life. And I literally, at 9 years old, I said to my mom, why can't I be multiple things? You know, why must I pick one thing and stick to it? And she said, you actually don't. So I took that and I ran. I was like, anything that makes me happy, that sets my heart on fire, I will pursue.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, I like the way, like, you know, African parent, I'm talking about my personal experience.
Yeah.
Like, you know, especially like a West African, our parents want us to do certain things in life.
Yes.
So when you're growing up, you wanted to take some other courses. Say, no, don't take this course, right? But in hindsight, now that I've grown, I've become a father, and I'm doing what I'm doing now, making a living doing this creative work, which I didn't even go to school for.
Oh, wow.
Right. I didn't go to school for photography. I studied business. Well, I mean, kind of, yes, the business.
So you woke up one day and said, the camera and I...
And I've always been creative.
Okay.
I've always had that creative mindset. I mean, the creative mind. Even in the childhood, like my dad still calls me an engineer because I'm the one who fixes stuff around the house.
Okay.
You know, I used to break things up and I'll put it back together.
Okay.
Right. And so even like when I was in high school, I used to, before Windows, I'm dating myself right now. You know, there used to be DOS. Before like Microsoft Windows came, there used to be DOS. Like, yeah, my high school.
Relate.
Yeah, my friends and I, we used to like, we developed a Tetris game. You know.
Oh, okay.
So for the longest time, my parents thought I was gonna go in computer science and IT, but another story. I just didn't want to be close to my parents after high school.
Okay.
And I had to choose another university away from the Eastern Cape so I can be away from my parents.
Okay.
And have my freedom. And I got to choose to do something else, which is business. So if my daughter were to come to me and say, Dad, after high school, I don't want to go to university. I want to do this. And what she wants to do makes sense, I'll totally support them.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm not really using, there are many billionaires to these days who never went to school.
Yeah.
But they had a business acumen and they had the support from their parents and other people. So why stick to the thing, say, okay, you have to go to school, get a degree, be in debt, and then you
Not the be in debt part.
Yeah, you know, I mean, people like, not like, you know, many people have to borrow borrow money to go and get a student loan. Here you get bursaries.
Yeah.
Do you have to pay bursaries back?
I don't know. I've never been a recipient.
Yeah, no, I wasn't like, I was fortunate enough that my parents
Same.
were able to pay everything university for me. So, but anyway, so I mean, like going back into, I read a story where you were interviewed in Previda, and I thought I was laughing a bit when I was like, your mother thought like, when you were in her womb, like, because you were kicking so much, she wanted to make sure that you were all right, and she went for a checkup.
She alive.
And yeah, is it like, is it because of like, I mean, you are an active person, you dance, like, so did you literally like come out from the womb dancing?
I think so.
Yeah.
Anytime there was any gathering at home, I was just the entertainment. I'd like force them, now you will watch me. Not, can I dance for you? No, what I'm going to do now is dance for you, and what you'll do is watch. So I've always liked performing, but funny enough, only at home, not really anywhere else, because that's where I felt the most comfortable, the most loved, the most seen. Okay. And I think my family has always given me that space to just be me.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And did they sign you up for classes when you were young? To like ballet classes or anything like that?
Yeah, when I was 9, I went to my first. Funny enough, how I got into ballet was I love pink. Pink has always been my favorite color.
So every lady. So I love pink too, by the way. I love pink.
That's good.
Yeah.
Pink is a beautiful color, as you should. And I remember I saw these girls wearing pink, and I was like, I don't necessarily know what they're doing, but they're wearing pink. So I told my mom, I saw a group of girls, they wore pink and they looked very pretty. Whatever they were doing, I want to be a part of that. That's how I got into ballet. When I got in there, I really enjoyed it. And
is it the way like the tutu? Is that what they call it?
Yeah, it's a tutu.
The tutu.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. My daughter did ballet. So we have to, every weekend, it's the rush. It's either me taking her to the class, and my ex also taking my son to soccer, or vice we switch it, like, so every weekend was like, go, 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 go. And then she decided she doesn't like ballet anymore. Not really, she decided to do jazz.
Oh, and I'm the opposite. I don't like jazz.
Yeah, so we took her to jazz, and she did that jazz for a while. And, kids, as they grow, and then they figure out, okay, I don't like it, do that. I'm not the parent to force the child to pursue something that they don't have the calling for.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, so I think probably the first time I came across your, you whether in a newspaper or like on Instagram somewhere. And I saw some you in a tutu in a ballet, and I'm like, okay, I would like to do some dancing kind of. Remember the first lookbook I sent you? Yeah. It was dance theme, right?
Dance.
But I wanted to make it fashion.
Yes.
Fashion, but you were dancing, but, we need to visit that.
We really do.
We need to visit.
There's no reason why we can't still execute.
It will be good. So hopefully I'll be able to like put something together, and we can do something epic like today we did, And you're Zulu, right?
Yes, I'm Zulu.
I speak a bit closer. Of course, I grew up in the Eastern Cape.
In the Eastern Cape, yeah.
My younger siblings are very fluent, but,
What happened to you?
Because North America happened.
Okay. That's fine.
I have an excuse. North America, that's always like it.
Now, so...
I was there for 17 years and I came back, so...
How long has it been, like, your return?
I came 2019, so it's been 6 years.
Oh, that's ample time to learn a language and be fluent. If you wanted to, you would.
Yeah, I think maybe I need to find like, a local wife who can teach me.
Perhaps.
That's what you learn.
Maybe
that's it. That's what you learn the language, but we'll see. But I'm learning a bit. Tepu is teaching me a bit.
So we can't talk about you?
No.
Okay.
No.
You'll hear everything?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yes.
That's a start.
No, of course I'll hear. I'll hear what you hear. I'll pretend I don't hear, but I will know.
That's bad.
I'll pretend I don't hear, so I don't know. But anyway, so with your Zulu, you've been to World Stage, beauty pageant, how did your Zulu heritage really shape your global presence on stage? Like, how does it come through? Say, Lalela, how does that affect your pageant, contest and everything that you be entering into?
I think, as you know, Zulu people are very culturally proud. And I think a sense of pride is what you really need to stand in front of a global audience and command their attention. And to say, this is South Africa, in essence, you are staring at South Africa. And I think it's deeply because of my Zulu heritage. I think that's instilled in you from a very young age. I'm very grateful that I am Zulu. I don't think if I had an option to pick otherwise, like if I could pick, I'd be Zulu over and over again.
So I like that way. Like in most African culture, we like tribalism a lot.
Yes.
You know, they say, oh, you are, you know, if I'm talking about my Ghanaian heritage as well, like I'm a Fante. So I come from the central, you know, the coast. And then like some people look at people coming from the northern part of Ghana, they look down on them, say they are not educated or whatever. But you know what? The last time I was traveling in Ghana with an NGO, I traveled to northern Ghana for the first time, and it totally blew me away. The place is pristine, it's beautiful. The people there are beautiful. The food, everything is organic. They eat the local rice and everything. I fell in love with northern Ghana. And that kind of changed my perspective of how people, you know, tribalism is our own African undoing, that we put certain people on certain pedestal based on which tribe they come from. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. So good on you. Good on you. And Zulu people are beautiful.
Oh,
like,
I'll receive. Thank you. I wasn't aware you Ghanaian. Some of my favorite people are actually from Ghana. I'm yet to meet a person from Ghana that I don't like.
Really?
One of my best friends, Miss Ghana in 2021 too.
Yeah.
Yeah. She is obviously Miss Ghana.
Yeah.
She's Ghanaian.
Yeah.
I love her. Absolutely adore her.
Ghanaians West Africans, Ghanaians are very mellow, very chill. Nigerians are very aggressive, very, loud and things like that. We have the same kind of aesthetics and appearance and everything that, So yeah, I'm a Ghanaian born. I came to SA when I was 16. So
okay.
I'm a South African by naturalization. There's no better place to live than in SA. After I've been living in other countries, which is why I came back 2019.
Welcome.
Right. So, I love it here, Yeah. So going back into your life and your working, being Miss Supranational, how did that, it must have been big for you.
It was, I think, so I went into Supra with this piece. I was like, whatever happens, will happen. But I think obviously to be the first Black woman to win and the first South African cannot be a small feat.
It's huge.
I stood there and I was like, after such a long time, after so long has it taken for you guys to crown somebody which you deem a Black woman worthy of wearing this crown? It was really important. Wow. It was very, very pivotal for a lot of Black girls, not only in South Africa, not only in Africa, internationally as well. Yeah.
Now, I was thinking not just the first South African, but the first African and the first Black person.
Not African. So my predecessor was Namibian. She's a white lady.
Okay.
Yes. So I was second African.
Second African.
First Black.
First Black. Okay, I stand correct. Okay,
yeah.
First Black woman to win. How did it change your life? What something new that it added to your life in terms of obviously you get the accolades, but in terms of in the corporate sector, your daily life, coming back to SA. But let's go back there. Were your family there with you, or you and your family?
I had my family there. It was really nice seeing them because I hadn't seen anybody in 3 weeks. Because, you go into a camp and it's competition time and you're focused and you're busy with different activities. So it was quite lovely to see my family support me once again. I actually think my mom's my lucky charm. My mom was present when I won Miss South Africa. Yes. My mom wasn't there when I went to Miss Universe and I was third, so I didn't win. And then Supra, my mom was there again. I think my mom might literally be the source.
Mom, yes.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm confident.
the ultimate feminine energy,
Yes.
that you need. And I'm totally with you. There are some times in my life where, like mothers have instincts. And anytime, especially when I was living in North America, there was some moments where I was at my lowest point. I remember coming home one day and like, I was just in despair, and the phone rings. It's like my mom. Say, I've been thinking about you. Like, okay.
Yeah.
And I think even hearing her like picking up the phone, I broke down. Because of what I was going through. It's like, she was like, yeah, I sense I called you. Like, I'm like, when a woman gives birth, you get the umbilical cord is connected, right? So like the soul, we feel, so yeah. I wouldn't say like I'm not connected to my dad, but.
No, so I feel you.
Yeah, like just like, so with your mom being there, yeah. So now we know whenever you're going somewhere like that, you need something. Some extra boost. It's like, Mom, do you want to come along? And then, yeah. So anyway, any other projects that is coming up for you, like any dream collaborations that you are planning to do in the future or sooner than the future?
I love putting things out into the universe, right? My ultimate goal, not ultimate, but a big aspiration that I've had for the longest time is to work with Naomi Campbell. And 2 years ago, she wished me a happy birthday. So,
nice.
Yes. So I think she knows I exist. So that's a starting point. She knows there's a Lalela Mswane out there in the world in South Africa doing amazing things.
Yes.
So we're getting there. Well,
Yeah. But I think, what, you two actually look alike in a way. You have a similarity.
No, it depends on the hairstyle.
Yes.
I promise you.
I think there's something, I don't know, maybe it's the cheekbones. Obviously, like you'll have the structure of a model, like, supermodel structure, but there's some might be the similarity between you and Naomi. And I can totally see that good collaboration coming together.
From your lips to God's ears.
Yeah. Yes. And we're going to speak power into that.
Yes.
I wish you, the success, and I hope it does happen for you. And hopefully there will be a space for George to come through to also add some magic to it.
There's always space for George to come through. Always.
So how do you keep evolving? Like, hobbies, new passion, what have you been exploring lately,
I think I did speak a little about this when we started our chat, a little conversation.
Yeah.
I am a firm believer in not putting things out there, like the things you're up to before you execute. I think it's also biblically sound not to do so.
Yes.
So I won't tell you exactly what I'm doing, but I have been exploring my passions, the reading, the traveling more, just getting time to do the things that make me happy, that set my heart on fire.
Hopefully we'll get to see those, as it becomes bigger and, you're able to finally share, okay, this is what I've been doing.
Ta-da.
So I say you move in silence. Like,
yes.
Even this podcast, I know I've been sharing the idea is different. I know the podcast idea is different, but I didn't want to put it out there. It's only a few people that, but finally I get to do it and you get to experience that with me.
Yes, thank you.
Which I'm so honored that you get to come here and we have fun and catching up on life. So the final thing, question, what's the one thing that the public will be surprised to know about you?
I don't know why, but people always assume that I'm this very serious, stern, strict person who never smiles, or I am the biggest goofball.
Yeah.
Those that know me, that get to experience me authentically, genuinely so, know that I am such a clown. I'm always laughing. It takes a lot for me to be serious. I love banter. I'm always sarcastic. I'm always...
Yeah?
Yes. Cool. That's just who I am.
We're going to hang out more.
Yes.
Invite you over for braai, or call it barbecue or something.
Braai?
A braai. I don't know. I hardly ever go out. I have such a very boring social life. Most of my peers are all married with kids, so usually the family time. So when I go visit my friends, like, Uncle George is here, and either like, we chill with friends and we just, or family functions, birthdays, they invite me to birthdays, Uncle George shows up. And besides that, it's just work. And I think I need to get to a place where I can also have some kind of social life and go to meet people.
Yes.
And it's funny you said that, because a lot of people think that I'm unapproachable.
That's the word.
Yeah.
Unapproachable. Unapproachable and intimidating.
Intimidating, yes. Those are the two words that I hear a lot. And I've got countless people come to my studio for a photo shoot. And after, they walked in and before we start going, they say, you know what? You're actually different than what you appear online. You appear so intimidating and so unapproachable.
Intimidating. I've never gotten those vibes from you at all.
I don't know. Likewise, I've never gotten those vibes from you as well.
But I get that a lot.
Yeah.
They'll be like, you're actually so warm. I'm like, what were you expecting?
Yeah.
And I can't walk around smiling the whole time.
And that goes with when I used to be on dating profile, people was like, they'll say, okay, I wasn't sure when I saw you. I thought you looked so, I'm like I'm here now. What do you see? I'm different. Right. But anyway, thank you for making it. It's been a pleasure having you here and working with you. And I know for sure that this is going to be the first of many collaborations. And yeah, we got to do that dancing. We got to do something epic. We're going to do something epic for sure. So yeah, thanks for making it and making the first episode of Sessions with George Q. So yes.
Thank you for having me, George.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Lalela Mswane.